You. You.
Me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Jesus. Jesus Christ. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Really?
Yeah, fuck off. Shit a brick? You're telling me you would?
I'm not sure how else to put it.
I never. You would.
I would.
You would support an intervention.
Yes.
I always look forward to seeing her. She's got kind of a relaxed air, always keen to talk about one of the new books she's bought. Not academic or obsessive, not overly detailed. She's read the kind of books you get on the bookshop table at the front, that kind of popular science, sociology, military historical books, the easy ones that would accompany a documentary on the Discovery Channel with a title that's a question. Was Kennedy gay? What's the point of men? That kind of thing. And it's been amusing having her in my life as this low rent provocateur. But it's precisely this trait, which up until now I liked, saying this relaxed populist oppositional thinking, saying the vaguely controversial thing for the sake of it. That is now the problem. Because it's that table of non-thoughts, those glib, opportunistic books, which have caused this idea to congeal in her head, which have given her evidence upon which she is now basing this completely misguided, very wrong opinion.
Actually, not just would support it.
What?
I do support it. I actively want it.
Oh, no.
Well, because, if all those people that we're talking about, if all of those people over there all had white skin, like Poland in the Holocaust or Bosnia in the 90s, you'd be all for getting in there and helping them out. Okay, that's the real reason that you think it's not your problem. Because those people over there, all of them are brown.
Brown.
Yeah, subconsciously, you think it's like a different culture, more primitive. So, their fault. Ergo, their problem.
I want a big drink. I want a drink that has a very big, high kind of outrageously large percentage alcohol content. Because they're brown, I want to drown my sorrows. No, I want to drown you. I want to damage your interior organs. You should be punished for your despicable views. You should have a pint of something deadly, like absinthe or meth.
I prefer Baileys.
Baileys? You want Baileys?
Yeah, if you're offering.
Well, now?
Yeah, it's late.
9 o'clock.
Exactly.
You should get out more.
Yeah, I know.
Since when do you drink Baileys? What are you, Irish? All these revelations, and I thought we were best friends. What? What?
You know, it's funny. Best friends. Oh, wait, I thought you were being, because you know, only like little children have best, but no, okay, best friends, fine, yep. Yeah, have you done something with your painting? It's looking very lovely this evening.
You don't think that we are?
Look, I mean, we've only known each other, what, 3 years?
What's that got to do with it?
Don't get me wrong, I mean, we have a good time and we get on well, but...
What?
I have lots of friends.
In a minute.
She's an inspirational human being. You know, and not because she's like a brain surgeon or a human rights lawyer. You know, I mean, she's just a teacher, just a very normal teacher, teaching kids. She teaches kids, yes. And she teaches kids, but really, I mean, she could have been anything. Because the fact is, what's really just, you know, just captivating about her is that, you know, the moment she just walks in a room, she's on you. You know, she's clever and she won't let you off the hook. And from the moment we met, I think we realized we kind of did things for each other. You know, she, you know, energized me and fired me up, and I suppose just soothed and steadied her. And I think I maybe gave her a bit of perspective. And yes, I suppose since then we've been really good and really close, important friends. I can't believe you're drinking tequila.
I'm not gonna drink a pint of tequila. Don't be obscene. It's wine.
What wine?
You know, Sauvignon something.
You don't know which wine?
I'm not middle class like you.
I'm not expecting you to be middle class. I'm expecting you to read the label.
Why won't you sit still?
I don't know what you mean.
That thing?
I'm thinking.
Well, be still.
Is it a problem for you if I choose to be like this?
Just so long as you're relaxed.
All right.
Go on then.
What?
Relax.
I am.
Doing that thing with your hands and...
What thing?
Well, your shoulders are all...
Well, yeah, well, now they are, of course. Just leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone. Jesus.
All right. Now, tell me exactly why you want to invade this country and kill everyone.
Not me.
No?
No, I'm not the one killing anyone. If you listened, I'm saying I support.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to march in there yourself with like a semi-automatic and kill the...
Are you okay?
Well, yes, I'm fine. You don't have to lay the illegal cluster mines with your own hands. If you're giving them support, then...
You look a bit sad.
I'm passionate.
Are you actually... No. We've talked about controversial things before, okay? And you've never, I mean, you're quite contained normally.
Contained? No. Contained is like the opposite of me. I don't know what you mean. Contained? Ridiculous.
I mean, you generally don't give away how you're feeling.
What? I give everything away.
Well,
I'm Mediterranean.
Are you?
Originally. You really don't think I'm passionate?
Well, no, I didn't say you're not passionate.
It's one of my main things.
Yes, of course, and your hand waving when you get worked up and your funny facial expressions.
Right, exactly. Wait, facial expressions? What facial expression?
Right, like that, you're doing it right now. I'd assumed it was some sort of performance, like the eye rolling and the cheeks, when you're kind of thinking of abstract ideas or opinions. This, on the other hand, this whole thing, this only happens when it's closer to home, when it's like friends or family.
You're saying I'm selfish now? That things only matter to me if I'm personally involved?
No, I mean, that's normal. If I was in a car crash, you'd feel it more keenly than if it was someone else in a car crash you didn't know.
I don't know. I think I'd feel a lot more sorrow for a perfectly decent stranger I hadn't previously met than the good friend, if not best friend, I unfortunately have previously met and who's standing here in front of me calling me an alcoholic and advocating a big war.
It's like the moment you found out that your mum had died, or, when your sister had that miscarriage.
Why are you bringing that up?
Those are the only two moments I've seen you like this.
I'm not like this.
Despite what you think, I do know you.
Well, clearly not. Don't treat me like a child. You're just trying to distract me from the fact that you've become Hitler.
Okay.
Whole fucking pot.
Okay.
Is this an experiment? A kind of devil's advocate thing, like you do with your students, like trying to bring out the argument in me by taking a completely ludicrous right-wing position.
I don't need to take the argument out in you. I mean, look at you go. It must be because you're Mediterranean.
You really mean this neocon shit?
No, it's not neocon shit. I mean, yes, I do believe that we have a moral obligation to go in and stop the killing. Yes, whatever the colour of their skin.
With guns.
If it's the only way, which I think it is this time, then yes.
Is that a mustache?
What?
Just a trace of hair.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
We were meeting in George Square, so we could all walk down together, and it was a stupid place to meet. As I'm saying it now, I know that we should have chosen somewhere much less crowded, but anyway, eventually we got together, and the five of us were there, and I was like, where is she? And they said, she never got back to us. And I was like, no, if anyone is coming, if I could put money on anyone coming to attend a march against something like this, it would be her. Because I said, she gets it. She's truly compassionate. And you know what? I got them to wait. I was so sure she would turn up, and I got them to stand there for 20 minutes until eventually they were like, she's not really coming. And I looked like a prick.
What do you mean?
I mean, when I was standing there waiting for
What do you mean about a mustache?
I mean, there's a mustache under your nose, like a little pencil thin, dictator-like, warmongering.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I didn't say I was coming. I never said that.
I guess I thought I knew you well enough to assume that
if you'd bothered to ask.
Facebook.
If you'd actually bothered to call.
Well, you should have seen it today.
I saw it in the news.
Well, you should have been there.
What, with the Marxist and the anti-Semites and the Islamofascist and the dictator apologist? No thanks, fine where I am.
Suffer on the couch.
I wasn't sat there.
I mean, you watched it standing up? Weird. I'll bet you didn't even manage that. Got bored, thought no one will know, flipped it over, on with the poem.
It's me.
What?
It's me. I'm here. Okay, the me that you know, the same me. Okay, there's things we've never agreed on before.
Yeah, but this is different.
I don't think it's just this that's the problem.
What? It's not enough? Our country goes to war because you can't be bothered to get up your apathetic asshole and stop it? Because you'd rather sit there and crank one out?
I wasn't cranking one out.
Rather do whatever you were doing rather than lift a finger to make a difference. And you're saying that's not enough to justify my irritation.
No, your bottom lip tells me that this problem is much closer to home than the Middle East.
My bottom lip is the Middle East.
Okay, what?
That's what all of this, my face, how I'm feeling. The Middle East is entirely what it's about. Nothing else.
I don't think that's true. How drunk are you?
How does that matter?
I'm trying to gauge whether to bring something up or whether to leave it till morning.
4?
4.
Yeah.
You seem a bit further down the...
Down the...
I mean, up the higher than 4 is what I'm trying to...
Well, I had one earlier and I've eaten dinner. I've been out all day. I've been on adrenaline, not booze. I'm a 4. 4.
Okay. If that's really what you think you are, then...
Give me a word. If you don't believe me, give me a really difficult word to say.
Honorifica, belly titty tatity bus.
Is that Latin?
Shakespeare. Honorifica, belly titty tatity bus. It means to...
It doesn't matter what it means. Say it again.
Honorifica, belly titty tatity bus.
Honorifica pitidunibus?
It's actually not...
Right, not bad. So 4. Means you can tell me.
Is it Lucy?
What?
Why you're like this?
Lucy?
Yeah, you know what you're really talking about tonight and why you're just like that.
Lucy.
Okay, so maybe it's not.
Lucy.
Okay, just forget it.
I've been out all day.
Okay, not all day.
I care because this matters to me, and that we're about to commit to sending our troops into harm's way again. And not just that, but use our bullets and bombs that we paid for to kill men and women and children in another country who have not attacked us. And I'm out there all day fighting.
Okay, not all day.
All afternoon fighting this. And I magnanimously then invite you to talk, to defend your absence. And at which point you have the gall, the huge, shiny, testicular balls to state that all that I'm feeling is nothing to do with a military invention, really. No, it's about Lucy.
It's just you don't seem to like her very much.
I don't care about her right now.
You seemed a bit jealous of her recently.
Jealous?
All right, maybe not jealous, but you've...
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, since her and I have gotten a bit closer, things have gotten a bit more difficult between the two of us.
They have now. This was nothing to do with that. You can do what you like. Lucy, you would never even ask me anything like that before. Today, like before today. And you know, I'd never stop you doing anything. I'd never tell you who to be with. You're trying to deflect away from the issue. Lucy isn't important. You said it probably won't last.
Are you sure?
Yes. What?
No.
What? Am I sure what?
No, that you're a 4. Because it was exactly this reaction that I was hoping to avoid.
Oh no, I'm not a 4. I lied. Do I look like a 4? I can barely sit upright. I'm an 8 at least. After the March we went to a bar and I drank a lot, but you wouldn't know that because you weren't there. But yes, I am smashed off my trolley, off my face. I'm leather tight, hammered and sunk. I'm a lush. I'm probably a 9 more than an 8, but if you were the person I thought you were, you wouldn't know that because you would have been there today. And even if you weren't there today, you'd see it in me tonight. And even if you didn't see it in me tonight, then that I'm this drunk because I care, then we should have been able to talk about it. But instead, you think that all of this is going on because for some reason you've recently decided to start sleeping with and touching and generally hanging around with Lucy, who, by the way, makes no attempt to hide her contempt for your friends, who flirts with your mother, and who looks like an aunt.
An aunt.
An aunt, yes. And I was a bit surprised when you two were doing things, but not nearly as surprised as today when you didn't turn up to protest with me. This is the problem. What do you think about this government-sanctioned act of colonial fucking terror? Maybe you should go.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's late, so...
Just past 9, not really. Sorry.
I'll see you then?
Yeah. Shit.